gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Miss Brianne, and welcome back to Book Talk Wednesdays with Miss Brianne. And this is the series where I provide brief book talks on all the graphic novels and easy readers that we here have to offer at the West Hampton Free Library, in hopes that we encourage you to visit us here at the library in order to check out these great books for yourself. Today's book talk features two easy reader books from the series, Blaze and the Monster Machines. How about that? Because a lot of people like books about race cars. I certainly do sometimes. So, we have two amazing easy reader books, and it's all about racing. So we have two books from the Blaze and the Monster Machine series. We have the books Ready to Race and The Great Ice Age. Now, Ready to Race doesn't have an author of the book per se, but it's based on the teleplay Blaze of Glory, which was created by Clark Stibbs. And the illustrator is Kevin Kobasic. Now, the author of The Great Ice Age is Renee Melendez, and it's also based on the teleplay The Polar Derby, which was created by Morgan von Ancken and illustrated by Dave Aikins. And both of these teleplays were created by Viacom International Incorporated, and the books themselves, the publisher is Random House Children's Books, which is a division of Penguin Random House LLC. Now, we meet all the fun race car characters, and the main character Blaze's driver AJ in the book Ready to Race. So we meet all the car characters as well as the human characters AJ and Gabby, and they're preparing to race, and it looks like they're going to have fun. But when cheater and sore loser Crusher begins cheating in order to try and win the race, it's up to Blaze to stop Crusher in his tracks and make the race fair again. In the Great Ice Race, Blaze and all his friends are ready to have a race in the snow-covered track for the Polar Derby. And it looks like it's going to be a fun race for Blaze and his friends. And it looks like Blaze has a shot at winning. But when Crusher is up to his old usual cheating tricks again, will Blaze be able to win the race? Or will Crusher finally succeed in cheating and winning the match for himself? Now, these are amazing books. Illustrations are very well detailed. This book, Ready to Race, gives a great introduction to the characters without it being too overwhelming. And the descriptions of the races and Crusher's antics are very well described without it being too detailed or overwhelming for young readers. It is a little bit more challenging, so it's not really for readers who are starting to learn to read, but for those young elementary students who are picking up reading and are needing more challenging books. But in any event, I give these two books 5 out of 5 stars, and I recommend it for those early elementary students who are pretty much getting the hang of reading and are not understanding familiar words and need more challenging books, and also maybe a little help with reading from time to time. This is Miss Brianne, and thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you soon.